Self-care or selfish? That's my thought on this Monday, this motivational Monday. I want you to think about this for a second yourself. I was just talking to a client of mine, and he was saying that he's feeling really selfish because he's not able to give as much to his company right now because he's got some family things going on, and he's just feeling like he's gradually fading away with back-to-back Zoom calls. They're still working from home, even though the country where he's in is opening up a little bit. The Zoom fatigue is really real, combined with the family things. And he said he's just not feeling like he's giving enough to his own team members. And I said, wait a minute. You're not being selfish. You need to focus on self-care. What fills your reservoir so that you can then give water and help others who are thirsty be able to drink? If you're continuing to give, then you won't have anything left after a certain period of time. So that's not selfish, that's self-care. Sometimes we get so busy thinking of others that we realize we haven't actually dedicated time for ourselves. And in my language of leadership learning platform in month 3, I focus a lot on motivation, not just for motivating your teams, but for motivating yourself. Because if you're thinking about being a purposeful communicator, who's the first person that you speak to every morning and probably the last person you speak to at night? It's yourself. We're all running thoughts and conversations inside of our head. And so when we're framing things as selfish, as opposed to self-care, something that we're worthy of, then we probably are feeling a little more negative about some of these things we really rightly should be doing for ourselves. And that's a very important component about becoming a purposeful communicator. It's not just about how you make a presentation or communicate in a sales meeting. It's about how you purposefully reframe how positive you're going to communicate to yourself. So for today, I would love to hear the rest of the week, how are you taking care of yourself? It's not selfish. It's the way that you can then turn around and take care better of others. Put that oxygen on yourself first, then put it on the child next to you or the person next to you. If you remember that from airplanes, those of you who haven't flown in over a year like me, but others who may be, think about how you can give self-care. That's my Monday motivation, and I'd love to hear back from you on what you're making time for yourself.